Good afternoon, visitors. Right now, coming through the Duluth Ship Canal, we have the American Spirit. The American Spirit was built as the George A. Stinson in 1978 by the American Shipbuilding Company in Lorain, Ohio. She measures 1,004 feet in length, 105 feet in width, and 50 feet in depth. She is powered by two 8,000 16-cylinder peel-stick diesel engines, which give her a top speed of 15 knots or about 17 miles per hour. She is also equipped with a 1,000 horsepower bow thruster to aid her maneuverability in port. The American Spirit sure is taking her time slowly coming into the Duluth Ship Canal. I believe she is traveling 3.3 knots. And if you remember, she can do a top speed of 15 knots, but that's not allowed through the canal. The American Spirit has 36 hatches on her deck, which open into 7 cargo holds located below deck. Each hatch covers measure 65 by 11 feet. She has a maximum carrying capacity of 62,400 tons, and above her deck is a 260-foot self-unloading boom, which allows her to unload her own cargo at a rate of 10,000 tons per hour without the aid of shoreside equipment. The American Spirit is owned and operated by the American Steamship Company of Williamsville, New York. If you've been hanging out outside since earlier today, I believe 11 is when the American Spirit was supposed to come through the Duluth Canal. What she did was she had to do a couple spin-arounds. Not quite sure what the issue is, but we do believe she may have some difficulties going on right now with her rudder. The American Spirit's name honors the spirits of the company's workers and the spirit of America. She was originally built in 3 sections, with the bow and stern being built in Lorain, Ohio, and the midsection being built in Toledo. The midsection was later towed to Lorain to join all 3 sections in 1977. Originally built for the National Steel Corporation, she was later leased to Interlake Steamship in 1991 and American Steamship in 1996. She was officially bought by American Steamship Company in 2004 and is dedicated to the ore trade on the Great Lakes. What you guys just heard is known as the Master Salute. It is 3 long and 2 short blasts from the horn. And it is not the most common of the ship signal salutes. It's a nice special one. The typical one here heard in Duluth is 1 long and 2 short, known as the Captain Salute. But once again, coming to the Duluth Ship Canal, we have the American Spirit, built as the George A. Stinson in 1978 by the American Shipbuilding Company in Lorain, Ohio. She measures 1,004 feet in length, 105 feet in width, and 50 feet in depth. Being powered by 2 8,000 horsepower 16-cylinder peel-stick diesel engines, she's got a top speed of 15 knots or about 17 miles per hour. Today she is being assisted by the Tug Arkansas and is scheduled to go to Canadian National to load iron ore pellets. After she's loaded up on those iron ore pellets, schedules say she's going to be going to Cleveland, where she will be discharging that at a steel mill. If you see any crew on board, make sure you give them a big wave and finally welcome them back to Duluth. Once again, the American Spirit has 36 hatches on her deck, which open into 7 cargo holds located below deck. Each hatch covering measures 65 by 11 feet, and she has a maximum carrying capacity of 62,400 tons. Fun fact, the Canadian National ore dock located in Duluth only can hold 60,000 tons of iron ore, so often when 1,000-footers come through, they have to reclaim. And that giant thing on that boat that looks like a crane is a 260-foot self-unloading boom, which allows the American Spirit to unload her own cargo at a rate of 10,000 tons per hour without the aid of shoreside equipment. So if you're doing the math right, it can take her a little over 6 hours to unload all of her cargo if she were to be carrying her maximum of 62,400 tons. If you see any crew on board, make sure you give them a big wave. Once again, the American Spirit, 1,004 feet long, has a maximum carrying capacity of 62,400 tons. She can travel a top speed of 15 knots, and today she's coming in to load iron ore pellets at Canadian National Duluth. Afterwards, she's going to be taking those iron ore pellets to Cleveland. And what took her so long to get here today? Not quite sure, but we are believing it may be rudder problems. And that little boat right next to her, what's its name? The Tug Arkansas. I hope that answers any lingering questions you guys may have had. Another quick announcement and update about the